Hello everyone, today I am here in Kissimmee, Florida at the Westgate Resort to visit the Mystery Funhouse Arcade Experience powered by Chuck E. Cheese. I have never been here before, but they have a lot of CEC branded stuff in there, so let's get in there and check this place out. Alright, so for this beginning part, I wanted to do a voiceover since I didn't think I did a good enough job explaining all of this. So here in the back corner of the Town Hall building is where the Mystery Funhouse Arcade is. And then before you go into the actual part where they have the arcade games, you can see here they have these glass cases with different displays. The arcade part is over here, but I wanted to show you guys the displays first. Now all the way to the left they have a fortune teller one, and then next to that they have an apothecary one. But the important one for me is this one right here. This case is dedicated to the Wizbangs. Now a little bit of history. So this is actually the second Mystery Funhouse arcade that has graced Orlando. The first was open from 1976 until 2001 by this guy right here. His name was David Seigel, and he opened the original. And at some point during its initial lifespan, probably in the late 80s, it got a Cyberamic Chuck E. Cheese's Pizza Time Theater retrofit animatronic band. It was called the Wizbangs. Here's a picture of it. And just like the other Cyberamic bands I have shown on the channel, it took all 5 of the characters and redressed them to look like different characters, so they were not in violation of the copyrights held by Showbiz Pizza Time Inc. Now this case here has some artifacts and references to that initial Wizbangs band. They have some pictures as well. The picture I just showed you guys on the screen, which you can see right now, as well as a couple other pictures that they threw in there. Right here they have a picture of the King, which is an animatronic that was featured at the original Mystery Funhouse as well. And then over here is a picture of Rolf and Earl. Now I do not believe that Mystery Funhouse ever had Rolf and Earl, so I'm not sure why that is relevant. But they do have the King, of course, which was featured there. And of course, the case also features Wizzy, which was the Munch retrofit from the original show. Now, it is believed that the entire show is still in storage. They just pulled this one character out to put on display here at the new Mystery Funhouse, which is really awesome. Now, he plays the guitar, however, Jasper's animatronic was used for another character, which played Jasper's original banjo from Pizza Time Theater. So I'm not sure how they did that retrofit for Munch's arms to make him play the guitar. If anybody knows, please let me know. But overall, just a phenomenal display here, and it's great to see these references as well as this Chuck E. Cheese spin-off arcade having its own animatronic on display, just like the Chuck's arcades do in the malls. Now this is a mixture of the Chuck E. Cheese Fun Zone as well as the Chuck's Arcade. So they have some different games that you might see at CEC. Like this is a lot of stuff that would be in the kiddie ride area, like Hot Racers and Whack-A-Minion. They have the newer Semnox readers that I saw at the Fun Zone in Orlando, as well as the Chuck's Arcades. Cars. Pasquale, look how pixelated he is. At least it's not AI, but I mean, man, look at that pixelation. But you can't really see Pasquale. What's that? What do they do about the pizza that he's usually holding up? Can you see back there? They covered it over by this, so they just completely covered over the pizza. Cars, Zombie Land Battle, Super Big Rig, and Hoop Troop. There's Bella. There's Munch. This is the same graphic of Munch with the UFO that they have at the Las Vegas flagship location. I believe it's Lake Mead Boulevard. Here's the sign for Fun Zone. The supercar, PJ Masks. There's the Helen jumping render, and then here's the Jasper render. Now, normally this render is used on the Trash Buster trash can. He's holding a tray, but here they edited some kind of game. I don't know what that is, but he's holding something. They also have a photo ride here, which is cool to see. Rockstar in the back. Rockstar, 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 Rockstar. And this is the full Rockstar pose, not the Avenger body like this one. Rockstar there, so full Rockstar. Cool to see the photo ride though. And then last but not least, they have city bus tours right here, another Fun Zone sign, as well as the render of Chucky where he's kind of just like going like that. I believe they have that render on the Lake Mead Boulevard mural as well. Alright, now of course the Fun Zone stuff is for the little kids, however, they also have a Chuck's Arcade in here as well, with some games for teenagers and adults. So we have Virtual Rabbids, which I know I've seen at Chuck's Arcade and Fun Spot in the past. They also have the same wallpaper from Chuck's Arcade. Then they have some of the Repro cabinets, Donkey Kong, Asteroids, Street Fighter, Defender, and Tron. They have a very large Chuck's Arcade sign up there that looks really cool. They have some older pictures and stuff. I wish they had some old pictures of CEC. Like, that would be really neat. They have Iron Maiden, Dr. No, Avengers Infinity Quest, Deadpool, and Venom. So they have all new Stern pinballs. No retro pinball machines. And then moving on through here, that's the snack stand. And then they have some more stuff in here. I'm not sure if this is still the Chuck's Arcade, like all these claw machines and stuff. I guess it's still powered by Chuck E. Cheese, but it's not really branded CEC at this point now. It's just a bunch of games. They also have Marvel Adventure Lab. They have 4 Superbike 3s here. A lot of this stuff you don't see in CEC. They have a golf simulator over there. Connect 4, Rock the Rim, Quarterback Pro. Yeah, now we're getting into more Chuck's Arcade stuff, less CEC stuff. Just walking through here. Angry Birds Boom, that kind of looks familiar. I don't remember seeing it at CEC though. Oh, here's a CEC classic, Halo Fireteam Raven. No, I've seen that before. They have the Bullseye Crack Shot like they have at some of the Chuck's Arcades. They have the NFS Heat Takedown. I've seen that before at both CEC. Union, New Jersey, I know has that. And then here they have the Neon Bowling that they had installed at Brandon, Florida, which is not that far away from here. I guess they installed this here and at Brandon around the same time, because I think this opened during the summer and Brandon got their bowling during the summer. If you want to see me play bowling at Brandon, I'll put that up in the iCard. Now here it is 40 points to play. At Brandon, they have a credit card reader and it costs $4 to play, and I guess 40 credits is equal to $4. So I guess that's how that works out. But they have the same classic and neon bowling options that Brandon had as well. Same exact identical machines. Here is a look at the pricing structure for this. It's pretty similar to the pricing structure at a normal Chuck's Arcade. Now, you do not have to stay at the Westgate or purchase admission to come in here, but you do have to, of course, pay for anything that you are going to play in both the Chuck's Arcade, the Fun Zone, and the Mystery Funhouse stuff as well. All right, everyone, well, that concludes my tour of the Mystery Funhouse Arcade Experience powered by Chuck E. Cheese here at the Westgate Resorts in Kissimmee, Florida. What a mouthful. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Overall, it was pretty neat to see. It was nice to see that Wizbangs animatronic in person. Never thought I'd get to see one of those. Didn't really know much about it, but still neat to see some animatronic history there. And they had some nice CEC branded games in there as well. If you guys enjoyed the video, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.